Correct. So we are done with inflation. How to treat inflation? No pass like this. As I tell you now, so even for your exam, you no pass like as we talk am, you no pass like this. So they all it's just for them to embed the information somewhere, but the information is all about they must give you inflation rates, real. Maybe the cash flow is in real, they will tell you to inflate it and all that, but all the information we use will be the information you see. We'll take questions where you see them. The next is what we are looking at, working capital. Come class, you go dey for house, you go come when you go come class. You go dey for house. Wetin you dey do for house? Wetin you dey do for house? Not only you know. As if wetin you dey do, other people no get something to do for house. Na so dem tell you. Say dem okay. Na so dem tell you say dem get people wey dey assist dem. Plan and prioritize.
Let me use some
Yeah. So we can see, we are looking at okay. We are looking at working capital. By the way, we'll look at it's okay. By the way, we'll look at working. It's okay. Sorry. By the way, we'll look at working capital management. We'll look at working capital management. It's part of our skill. Is that okay? But just because of this particular aspect of investment appraisal, we are looking at working capital as your day-to-day expenses, capital. So working capital is your operating capital. It's the capital that revolves on a day-to-day basis. Is that okay? Yes. So if I say I'm doing business, I have land, vehicles, equipment. Those ones are for a long term. Is that okay? But I also have a pool of inventory, receivables, payables, cash. So I'll go to a bank, for instance, buy goods, come and sell. The ones I do not sell are part of my working capital. I raise money, I go to a buy again, I buy goods, I come and sell. Are you getting me? The money I use for the business, day to day, buy, sell, collect, pay people, plus the stock of goods I have, this constitutes my working capital. The day you are planning to build your refinery is the day you are also planning to raise money for your working capital. Are you getting me? Yes. I cannot say, okay, I want to set up this thing. I set up, then I fold my hands like this because I don't have money to start the business. But you know that shop now keep now. Yes, you know that you the money where instead of him to rent small shop where you go dey do the business, him go rent one big place for Lekki. Now him no get money to run the business. You rent and lock. Are you getting me? You rent and lock because you don't have capital to run the business. Are you getting me? So you don't do that. So you also plan for your working capital. So technically, I start planning my business in year 0, and I also got the money for working capital in year 0. Is that okay? So at the end of year 0, remember I told you that anything at the end of the year, take it in that year. Even if it's the beginning of the next year, take it in the previous year. So let's take it now. At the beginning of year 1, I raise the money in year 0. At the beginning of year 1, I go market, go buy goods worth 50,000 naira. hoping that I will sell it within the year. Is that okay? Meaning that at the end of the year, I should have finished selling the goods I bought for 50,000 naira at the beginning of the what year. I will now recover the money plus profit. Are you getting me? So let's say I started the business with 50,000 naira in the beginning of year one. I went to market 50,000 naira. I bought goods worth 50,000 naira. I sold it for 60,000 naira. 10,000 is the profit, goes to the owners. Presumably, we are assuming that the entire 10,000 as profit goes to the what? Owner. The business money still remains what? 50,000. You now went back to the market to buy goods worth 50,000. We are assuming that the business is not growing. You just want to be stable. We're also assuming that there's no inflation. So when you went back to the market with 50,000, you are also able to buy the same quantity you bought the other year. And you will now sell. At the end of the year 2, you recover all. Are you getting me? Beginning of year 3 again, you go to market, you buy goods worth how much? 50,000. You sell. At the end of year 3, you do what? You recover. Are you getting me? You are finished selling everything. The money is now in your hand. So assuming this is a 3-year thing, it means that the money you started year 1 with as outflow, because in year 1 you started by what? Buying. At the end of year 3, you will recover it as what? Inflow. Are you getting me? That is why you see that working capital started as an outflow and it came back as what? Inflow. Now, if there is no inflation, you will see here dash. No additional working capital. No additional working capital. But that is theory. In practical sense, a business intends to grow or inflation will come up such that year 1 I started with 50,000. At the end of year 1 I sold goods worth 50,000. I say make I enjoy myself because I don work small. 10,000 as profit to me. Are you getting me? I went back to the market in year 2 to expecting to buy the same kind of goods I bought in year 1. But prices have what? Increased. So 50,000 naira cannot get me the quantity I bought the other year. So I will need additional what? Money. Are you getting me?
Yes.
I will need what? Additional money. That additional money will lead to additional outflow. Are you getting me? Are you getting me?
That's from the profit.
Yeah.
It's still capital. You don't charge the profit.
I said what? Profit. I don't take am. I have given it to the owners of the business.
Okay.
So your capital remains what? 50,000, but it cannot get to what you were able to buy before. So you need to add money and buy more goods. The same quantity, not even more goods. The same volume of goods, because you are talking about what? Inflation. The same volume of goods, more money required, more capital required. Are you getting me? So because you need that additional working capital, you got more working capital to add to what you had before as working capital. Working capital has increased, let's say from 50 to now 55. So you got additional what? 5. In addition to the initial what? 50. So you have 55. You buy and sell. At the end of year 2, you realize you are money 55. You went back to the market with 55,000 in year 3. Let's say year 1, right at the end. So the beginning of year 2, you went to market with 55, but you couldn't. You now require, let's say, 62,000 to buy the same goods you are able to buy here. You now require 62, but you have 55 on ground. That means you need additional what? 7,000. 60 what? 60 what did I say? 62. So you need additional 7,000. So you got the additional 7,000. You sold at the end of year 2. Beginning of year 3, you went to market again. With how much? 62,000. Is that okay? You couldn't buy. Maybe now you require 70,000. But you will buy with the 70,000. At the end of the year, you will sell. Maybe you sold for 85,000. You give profit owners to them for what? 15,000 and you retain your what? You will recover your 70,000 back. Are you getting me? After you have sold, you went to the market again at the beginning of year 3. At the beginning of year 3, you went to market with 70,000, no, 62,000. You couldn't, you got another money added to it, made it 70,000. You went, you bought and you sold and you recovered your what? 70. Business was closed because the project is expected to last for how many years? 3 years. So at the end, so working capital comes back. Supposing my money no loss, if I do business with money and I say I want stop, it means I will sell my final goods, recover my money, use and do another thing. That is the point you are making. Are you getting me?
Yeah.
So it is only 2 things that can make working capital have additionals increase. These 2 things, the first illustration I use is inflation. You are buying the same quantity but you need higher amounts. Inflation. The next one is expansion. The business may intend to just naturally grow. Are you getting me?
Yes.
I don't want to operate at this level. I want to grow. So I'm using 50,000 is what I went to market with. It is actually 50,000 is capable of getting me the same kind of goods. But on my own, I say no, man, buy more goods. So I will spend more money. To spend more money, I will need more money. To need more money, there will be more outflow. More outflow in order to get more items or wares or goods or stock. Now, how do we determine this? No time for story. No time for long story. Two 1 0 6 2 0 0 8. Example 1. Time limited. Have you seen it?
Yes.
Example 1, time limited. Somebody should read.
Family Limited is considering a project which will involve investing 300,000 in working capital. It is anticipated that annual inflation rate will be 5% for the foreseeable future, while the project is expected to last for 3 years, and at the end of the period, working capital will be recovered. You are required to calculate the cash flow to working capital investment.
Okay, because of the position of the mic, let me read. Family Limited is considering a project which will involve investing 300,000 in working capital. When?
Immediately.
Immediately means what? Now. We require the money now. It is anticipated that annual inflation rate will be what? 5%. For the what? Foreseeable future. While the project is expected to last for how many years? 3 years. And at the end of the period, working capital will be what? Recovered. Whether you are told or not, conventionally, working capital is supposed to be what? Recovered. Are you getting me?
Yes.
Even if your examiner did not put it there, in as much as there is a line for working capital, it must be what?
Recovered.
Correct. You are required to calculate the cash flow in working capital investment each what? Year. So let's go. We have Tammy. Limited. We are computing our net cash flow. There are other elements. Supposedly, there are other elements, but we are looking at the working capital line. So years 0, 1, 2, and 3. Let me do something like workings, although all of this can be done in one line, but let me do something like workings. If we are doing workings, we have years. 0, 1. Let me take 1,000, 1, 2, and 3. Let's first compute how much will we require. How much will we require? So we are looking at working capital required. Working capital required or requirements. Is that okay? We want to know how much we need each year if inflation is 5%. Huh? The solution?
No, it's given in the question.
It's not given.
Which one is
It's working capital. But it's not working capital required each year. So they said working capital now in year 0 we need how much?
300.
Working capital required. We need how much? 300,000. I don't want to write whether it is outflow or inflow, just take it that way. We will need. It is when it begins to flow, we will know whether it is out or in. But for now, this is what we will need. Is that okay? We need 300,000 now, and it's supposed to increase by how many percent? 5%. Increase it by 5%. Okay, I've written 3 zeros on top. That's true. So we need 300. And we need what?
16.
So it means now we are planning that by next year we spend 300,000. But next year when we want to go to the market, we realize that no, 300 will not be enough. What we need is what? 300 and what? 15. Because between now and that next year, prices have risen by 5%. Are you getting me? So 315. Next year will be what? Year 2 will be what? 330. So in year 2, 315 will not be enough anymore. We need 375. Is that okay? 3375, 337.5. In year 3 will be what? 347.29. Okay, let me use 1 decimal place. 0.3. 1 decimal place is. Are we there? So we are going with 1 decimal place. So this is it logically. Year 1, yes, now we have 300 on ground. 330 point what? Nothing concern you. Anything one I give me, I'm going.
75.
What did you people get? 300.
330.75.
Yeah.
Now, we have 300 on ground. Next year, yes, year 1, we want to start business. We went with the 300,000. Based on number of goods we wanted to buy, we require additional 15,000. So now what we need is 315,000. We finished buying, we sold off, we recovered the 315. We went to market in year 2, beginning of year 2, and we realized that what we need is 330.8. So we need additional money. We got the money, we added, we bought 330.8. We went to year 3 again, beginning of year 3. We realized that due to inflation, 330.8 is not enough. We need additional money. We added. Is that okay?
Yes.
So this is what is required in year 3. This is what is required in year 1. But this is what we started with. Are you getting me?
Yes.
Now, what is the working capital? This is what is required. Working capital is this. See your working capital, which I will move here. Your working capital is in year 0. Take exactly what you have, 300. But now, know that it will be an outflow. Are you getting me? In year 1, what is the difference between this and this? So you need additional what? 15 as outflow. Are you getting me? So this is 15. This will be. In this year, what's the difference between this and this? 15.8. Now, ordinarily you say in this year. What is the difference between this and this? Don't bother. Take what I'll give to you. In this year, bring this one down. Because it is the working capital you have so far spent that you will do what? Recover. What have you spent? You have spent 300 plus this plus this. You will recover all of this in the last year. And if you look at it, this plus this plus this is equal to this. So you are recovering 330.8. Not in brackets. So your working capital line will be 315. 15.8. Then 3. The question say we should do the current present value.
No. Just the
So this is our working capital line.
cash. So that's just
This is our working capital line if that's all they asked.
it's already given.
Oh,
Hello.
sorry. Are we not what? What is the question?
They say calculate the
Cash
rate
flow.
of cash flow. Do you have the question?
Hey, well, let's take one at a time. What did you ask? What did you ask?
It's okay, but if
What are you asking?
I was saying that the answer is still the same thing.
What they wrote? Okay, I share the solution with you people. That's what it means.
Okay. So that's the solution.
Let me just know the one because of
I was not understanding the truth.
Which means you are not even focusing on me. You are focusing. I've told the people when you see question, focus on me.
Yeah, the one that gave
that's why you
Sorry.
just touch on this. So why you bothered about
On which one?
I don't know it was it's part of the required
suggested solution?
What I'm telling you is that so far the working capital that has flowed out is what you will recover. Are you getting me? What is the working capital that flowed out? 300. Add everything. That's it. But everything is still the same thing as this because this is what you have spent in total.
I know, I think I'm 15.6.
We have another question after taking this one.
Yes.
Robert PLC.
Sir, sorry. Now this thing I'm supposed to write like working one.
Okay, ordinarily this would have been working swan, but it's just one working swan. Then this. So assuming this is a big full question, this is the information you see for the working capital what line.
Like this place now.
This is the that's what I'm telling you people now. The tax, what do you think we did with the tax savings? What we did was the tax savings line.
Who said it's tax savings?
If I do what?
Okay, before now, not today. I'm okay.
We are not in class with it actually.
I'm okay.
Well, it's in my videos. Go to my YouTube channel and you see.
What is the name?
But it's on the. I sent the link now on the.
I try to like The day I was on the class.
Just finish, sir.
No, that day I did not stream that one. I tried to record that day we had issues. But other videos are on my YouTube channel.
What is the YouTube center?
Yeah, it's just I'll send the link.
No worry. I was
My name is SI, then KI. SIKI. CK. Yes. There's another question we have there. We have like 3 minutes more. No. This is real question. My interest is that you people should understand these things. No be speed. No be speed. Understand them. If you understand that we are able to get each of these difficult lines, we now like tomorrow we take a question. Omesan PLC. Omesan na my younger brother name. Tamina my first son name. No, my first name na Siki. No, my own first name na Siki. Okay, third name supposed to be English one, she.
No, it's supposed to be.
Third name supposed to be English one.
No, baby.
Tokube is first name. Is local first name. Tokube. Maybe I suppose they teach FM with my local language. How now? I didn't speak in there.
Can you speak it in your local language?
It's Okreka actually. It's similar anyway. Okay, so we have a question. Robot PLC. Most of these questions, by the way, are extracted from normal ICANN question. I'll just extract the working capital part of it, bring it, we'll treat it. Tax part of it, bring it. You were here when we did the relevant cash flows. I took you to the exam I wrote 2021 November, extracted the relevant cash flow aspect of it. I've even included it in this my material now. Now I included it. So we have on it that product Z or material Z, that thing is from it. The question is even part of this material. So we are looking at the question. Robot PLC, are you there?
Yes.
Someone should read, please. Please read it. You have the mic there. Are you there? Yes. Read. Mike boy. Read now.
Robot PLC is considering a project. The working capital requirements will be 10% of the anticipated sales figured in year 1. The amount will be needed immediately. This will increase in the line with the volume in subsequent years. For subsequent years, working capital increase will be 30 kobo for every 1 naira increase in sales. The project is expected to last for 5 years, and at the end of the project, working capital will be recovered. Projected sales revenue is as follows. Year 1, amount 2,000. Year 2, amount 2,225. Year 3, amount 2,300. Year 4, amount 2,400. Year 5, 2,450. Required, compute the working capital cash flow for each year.
Okay, let me say this. This was extracted from a very difficult ICANN question. One, they did not give you revenue. You will find revenue. But you see, Robert PLC is considering a project. The working capital requirement will be 10% of what? You people are not reading the question. Let's go again. Robert PLC is considering a project. The working capital requirement will be what?
10% of the anticipated sales figure.
So they did not give working capital. They said whatever your sales in year one will be, 10% of it will be your working capital requirements in year one. Are you getting me?
Yes.
If you don't get your sales, when you are doing your computations, if you don't have the correct figure for your sales, when you get to the working capital line, you cannot get the correct figure for working capital. They've tied the two. So the amount will be needed when? Immediately. This will increase in line with what?
Volume and subsequent.
This will increase in line with what?
Subsequent.
Volume in what? So working capital will either increase or decrease according to the volume. If volume of sales increase, working capital will also increase in that line. If volume of goods reduce or sales reduces, it will reduce. Pay attention. This is a typical examination case in subsequent years. For subsequent years, working capital increase will be what? 30 kobo for every 1 naira increase in what? Sales. It means if sales increase by 2 naira, working capital will increase by 60 kobo. If working capital increase, if sales increase by 100, working capital will increase by what? 30. Correct. For instance, no. For everyone that increase in sales. The project is expected to last for how many years? 5
years.
And at the end of the project, working capital will be what? Recovered. Projected sales revenue is as follows. They've already given the sales. 2 million, 2.25225 million, 2.3 million, 2.4 million, 2.45 million. Are we there? Required. Compute the working capital cash flow for each year. So here we have how many years? 5. I'm erasing this and I'm extending it to to 5 years. This is the working capital. Let's look at the working capital requirements.
Yes.
Since Asian PLC.
So what did they say about the working capital required?
They said that
10%
10% of year one what? Sales. What is year one sales?
2,000.
So what is 10% of it?
200.
It's what? I hope the solution is the solution is there, Shay. Just ignore it, please. That's an error. So we have what?
200. Is there your one?
10% of 2,000 is required when? Immediately. So that's 200. And they said in subsequent years, what will it be?
Working capital will increase by 30
30 for everyone. The implication is 30%. For whatever increase you have in sales, 30% of it. So between year 1 and year 2, what is the increase in sales?
225.
225.
Yeah.
Is it 225?
Yes.
Belinda, I want only you to respond to these questions. Yeah, it's what? 2 to what?
5.
What is 30% of that increase?
2 to 6 7.5.
It's what?
6 7.5.
Who said I don't understand? Who doesn't understand? Well, you will tell us the next one.
Okay.
What, read the question, please. The question is clear. They said in year 1, there's a different way of getting working capital. And the way of getting working capital is that working capital will be what? 10% of sales in year 1 will be the working capital needed in now. That's what they said. 10% of sales in year 1 is the working capital that is needed when? Now. When is now?
Immediately.
What is immediately? They are 0. So go to sales. What is sales in year 1?
2,000.
Whether 2 million or 2,000. What is 10% of it?
200.
They say we need it when? Now. When is now? They said subsequently what will happen? After year 1, every other year that follows, if there is increase in what? Sales. There will be increase in also in what? Working capital. But it is thought that if sales increase by 1 naira, working capital will increase by what? 30 kobo. How many naira did sales increase by between year 1 and 2? You, how many naira? Between year 1 and year 2, how many naira did sales increase? 1 naira.
What is the
Between year 1 and year 2, how many naira?
2,000
225,000 what? Naira. So sales increased by 225 naira. If for each naira increase, 30 kobo will constitute working capital. Increase. What it means is 30 what? Percent. That 30% of that money increase is reflects increase in what? Working what? Capital. So find 30% of that increase. 67.5. Between year 2 and year 3, how much the sales increase by?
3 2 75.
75. Is it 75?
Yes.
I'm asking her. Calm down. Between year 2 and year 3, what is the increase in sales? The sales figure not there. Between year 2 and year 3, what's the increase in sales? What's year 3 sales? What is year 2 sales? What's the increase? 125. It can't be 125.
It's 250.
No, the first one, year 3 minus year 2. 75. That's the increase in sales. What is 30% of that increase? 2 what? 22.5. Between year 3 and year 4, is there increase in sales? Between year 3 and year 4, is there increase in sales?
Yes.
What is the increase?
50. 100.
100. What is 30% of 100?
30.
Between year 4 and year 5, is there increase in sales?
Yes.
What is the increase?
20.
What is 30% of that increase?
6.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are done because everything will be recovered in the last year. So we are going 200. This is straight up. We are not doing something minus something. We have already done that something minus something. We have already done it according to the explanation of the examiner. So we have 200. And 60 what? 7.5 and 22.5 and 30 and 15. Then add everything. 3 what? This is what will be recovered. Tomorrow we'll look at some PLC. That question was coined out of ACC exam. It's actually in a part by LSBF. I got lectures from LSBF when I was preparing for my SFM. That is London School of Business and Finance. So,
Thank you for today.
I even have their videos. When we go far, we'll give honor the videos. When we go far, very far. When we go as far as, let's say 70% don't pay their money, I'll release the videos. Where is the solution? So that's the working capital.
I've seen that one. I've seen another. No, the timing to the
Remove that from there.
remove it's Roberts now.
That's the working capital line.
Robert PF.
Please, if you have any question, ask so I can call this man. Any question? Any question? Oh, you get another class somewhere?
No.
Okay, it's just a second. Any question? So those of us who will watch, if you get any question, reach me 006-493-2808.
Sure, you go cut the video or you just post and do it.
No,